Alright, let me unmute myself. Let's see. Yeah, I think I see my avatar moving. I'm just up. I haven't done a live in a minute, I realize. So I figure I'll come on for a moment or two and just chat, I guess by myself until somebody else comes in here. And y'all know the rules. Y'all come in here, you peep, you want to I spy, whatever, or you feel like sitting in texting or typing in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit that like button, please. Thank you. Like, when people ask y'all to hit the like button, it's like, I don't want to. But it's to help the person get in the algorithms. That's all. I'm not asking for your firstborn or anything like that. So, I'm doing okay. I had a very long week this week. It was so exhausting and draining. Um, and then on top of the madness that I was going through this week, the ending of my week, which, well, leading into the weekend, Friday morning I found out a really good friend of mine passed away. And I'm still kind of numb about that because um, I guess it hasn't hit me yet that, my friend, another friend has passed away. Let's just put it like that. Um, so it really just it hasn't sunk in yet. It's hit me and I'm kind of numb, but it hasn't really sunken in yet. So when it does, I guess the tears will come out then. I'm just getting over the shock. Anybody listening to this on the replay, please like the video. And subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch and Rumble. You can look through my channel and find its links, and you should be good. Let's see. It's cold, which I don't like. The one thing about NYC, what you'll always hear, whether it's during the day or overnight, you'll always hear a siren, whether it's the EMTs, FDNY, NYPD, you will always hear a siren at any given moment of the day. Should have called this city the city of sirens and lights. Oh, goodness. Like I said, it's been an exhausting week. And found out my friend passed away did not help. I'm working on things on the back end. Like I've been saying, I've been working on things on the back end. So just because I'm not on here doesn't mean I'm not active. If things go right, I'll be able to do some things on all three platforms instead of just instead of having to switch off YouTube and only have my lives only playing on Twitch and Rumble, because it puts me at a disadvantage of the many people that are not subscribed, that doesn't follow me on Twitch and Rumble. I try to include everybody when I try to do my projects to try to go live. Right now, I am trying to multitask. I'm doing something. Okay. Give me just a second. Basically, I'm just putting in my time on YouTube. I would like more engagements in my chat. I do like only having a few people, less problems. But sometimes, I kind of like this too. They're gonna. There you go. Let me see. That's interesting. Okay, back to this. And so, I got a special surprise. Like I said, if I'm able to pull this last little trick that I have up my sleeve, I would be so happy. So I can pretty much include my YouTube audience along with Twitch and Rumble. I like to, get as many people as possible. And as y'all dipping in and out of my room, can y'all please hit the like button? Thank you. Let's see. What's going on in the NYC? Oh, lots going on in the NYC. We got a new mayor, Muslim. He just met with Donald Trump. I got to go through New York Post to see how those talks went. NYC is going through, in my opinion, a massive transition, and I don't want to say it's for the worse, but to be honest, NYC is would it be too harsh to say it's hanging on its last leg? Well, it's not hanging on its last leg as of yet, but it's getting very close to it. So, they're going to raise our fare again, which is expected, because as our former Mayor Eric Adams told the people, we's broke. Our reserves is zilch. And things did not improve, which for me, I didn't think it was going to improve with your current president being in office and having his little way with NYC. So I'm not surprised. It's just, for me, it's going into the acceleration point of NYC singing its last song before whatever is going to be made of this city. It's going to be made of this city. I suggest that when you need services, Like if you're a first timer up here and you need services, um, I don't know what to tell you. Do your due diligence. Everything is online, so um, as far as reading material that you can hold in your hand, um, stop by your human resource offices and hopefully they'll have pamphlets for you. If not, you will be going online and doing your reading there. Um, Things are becoming more animated, and so the chances of you speaking to a live representative, especially when you're calling a city agency for help, um, yeah, just be patient because you're going to be talking to an automated system that's just going to give you a bunch of prompts. Um, the whole time. So a lot of places, a lot of agencies that you may need to get in contact with, it's a longer waiting time to speak to people. So, just breathe and be patient. Oh, goodness. Right now, where I'm at, it's, you still have people moving about, going to here and there. Um, so it's pretty lit outside. Everybody's having a little good times and stuff like that. Before Sunday, well, it's already Sunday morning. I guess before they gotta get up Sunday. And I hope everybody, if you're out and about or whatever, I hope you are safe. It's a lot going on out here. Make sure you are traveling very cautiously, very alert. Stay off your cell phones. Pay attention as you are traveling. And so I gotta remind people to do that because we are so glued to our electrical devices now. Who really looks up anymore to see what's really going on? And I fall victim to that as well because I find myself like walking and trying to text, and it is like, I guess you could say autopilot, where I can actually try to go through the apps on my phone and have my face in the phone and still be able to walk around and not hit people and people not hitting me. So, and I gotta break out of that habit because I'm accustomed to looking up, down, left, right, left. Keep them senses going and do not be occupied. But we got this device in our hands that's, seems to occupy a lot of our times. So, yeah. I haven't really been on the YouTube streets, so I really don't know what's going on. I was in Lax for a minute. Stopped by Roast. I stopped by Irby's. Just been in and out. I haven't really been staying. Saw Capo's, a little bit of Captain's Live earlier Saturday. Yeah, we're into Sunday now. I gotta remember what the day of the week is. Child, things have been that busy, I had to stop and think and be like, okay, what day of the week is? Okay, we're in Sunday. Okay. So I'm referring back to Saturday. So I wasn't around to really see much. I just dipped in and out. And that's pretty much it. Because I've been crazy busy. And along with things I had to physically do, I'm doing a lot of studying on the back end. So my attention has been very, very, very divided. But things are working itself out. So I haven't kept up much with YouTube. Um, I haven't really put out a live or anything. I think it's been over a week now. So I have a Vibes Lounge coming very soon, and I have a Let's Talk coming pretty soon as well. As a matter of fact, I might do the Let's Talk before I do another Vibes Lounge. I try to keep up with the Let's Talk version, the Let's Talk portion of the Vibes Lounge, because I don't have many episodes of that. Um, so I want to put out more of that content, um, along with, just playing music and stuff like that. So I got a real deep special one for y'all that I am working on. Hopefully I can, hopefully I can finish this latest episode of Let's Talk. Hopefully I can finish it up by Wednesday so I can talk what I need to talk about Wednesday night. Let's see how that goes. Because like I said, it's been kind of crazy, kind of active, and both lately. I have a lot going on. The Vibes Lounge, instead of doing my lives on Saturdays, I'm gonna have to do it on Fridays because my Saturday nights are gonna be occupied. So the only other day that I can do it would be Friday. So let's see how that works out. Slowly but surely, the channel is growing. I'm a little bit more consistent with the content. If you don't hear from me in a while, it's because I'm busy. But definitely got future projects coming up. Hopefully I can complete them. Understand, I have a lot of projects that I do work on, and a lot of them do not work out. I've had people that I hope could come to the lounge and hang out, and those plans, for whatever reason, they fell through. That's just life. Around September, I had to cancel the running back DJ competition. So things don't always go how I would like for them to go, and a lot of projects that I would like to see completed, they don't always work out, and that's okay, and that's fine. It's a learning process. Doing this, if you're new into this turf, like I've been on YouTube for a minute, but actually being a content creator, I would say I didn't really start being a content creator until I would say 2022, and then my content became the Vibes Lounge, and then from the Vibes Lounge, the DJ portion of it, split that in half, and now you have the DJ portion and the Let's Talk portion, which is basically discussing um, your your celebs, especially in the music industry, and throw my little conspiracy and truth-seeking spins on it. Try to keep it as lighthearted as possible. Um, so while you are listening and hopefully understanding what I am speaking, speaking to you, um, speaking with you about, um, it's meant to get you thinking, but it's never supposed to be taken so serious where you just become up in an uproar. Now, if that happens, I can't. It's not my intention. So yeah, we have we have the holidays that are here, and I don't celebrate holidays. I don't. But what I do know is around this time of the year, uh, uh, a lot of folks are not in a good place. They're not where they want to be. Um, a lot of life-changing events like the passing away of loved ones, our economy, things just everyday life. It really does hit people hard around the holidays. Depression and other issues that you may be having, um, it really does spike the depression um, way up there. A lot of people find it hard to cope. So check in on people. Don't assume that they're okay because they're not calling you with their problems. Because there's a lot of people out there that cry in silence. They cry to themselves. They cry in the dark. They cry in private. First of all, because they don't trust people to even break down to. So they suffer in silence. And it's a hard thing to do, especially when you you don't feel comfortable enough to even want to share just a little bit of your discomforts with another person for various reasons. So it becomes very lonely. So if you have loved ones that you haven't spoken to, check on them. Like I said, I just lost my friend, and I haven't spoken with him since either late 2023 or 2024. And we're about to go into 2026. Don't take time for granted. Don't take people that are in your life, don't take their time for granted, because the saying still goes, you're here today, you're gone tomorrow. And there's a lot of unhappy people out there. There's a lot of depressed people that just by saying hello or just calling and saying, hey, how you doing? How you doing? What you doing? How you doing? You don't know what kind of smile you will put on that person's face. You don't know how much they've asked for somebody just to check up on them because they're too much in a state that they just don't know how to reach out. So, like I said, they stay in silence and they suffer in silence and they cry alone. I'm not the type of person that tries to intrude into people's lives. I do come into people's lives like kind of like a wrecking ball sometimes, or I. It's not quietly. I come into people's lives. I'm like, hey, hey, you know. Um, People are close to me. I try to keep up with them. And with my friend passing, and I'm with my friend passing, yeah. And I suck trying to keep up with people as well. So as I'm telling you, you lovely people out there, to check up on your loved ones, check up on your family, your loved ones, your friends. You don't know who really needs that phone call. And the funny thing, I'm not going to say the funny thing is, before I found out that my friend had passed, I had a passing thought of getting in contact with that person. And I kept saying, okay, I got you. I gotta call him. I gotta call him. Don't wait until that person is not in your life anymore to think about calling. And, just give people a call. You're gonna feel real messed up that that friend that was silently going through depression, that mentally they was not able to pick up the phone because of the state of mind that they was in, and because of your selfishness you couldn't give them a call. You're gonna feel messed up later if something happens to that person. And that's just facts, and that's just life experience. You're not responsible for how a person conducts their day. Like I said, it does put a smile on a person's face that you haven't spoken to in a while. Just to, shoot them a call. Let them know that you're thinking about them. You love them. Listen, I don't keep in contact with my friends every damn day. It's nothing to talk about every day. Like, unless it's a continuation of a conversation, and once we say what we got to say, that's pretty much it until next time. But at least try to keep in contact with people, because I don't want to find out later that I could have called that person and that person really needed somebody to reach out to them, and then it later becomes a shoulda, woulda, coulda situation. You understand what I'm saying? You dig? You feel me? Well, I have been on here. I'm gonna let this run until exactly 30 minutes. I put in my YouTube work. Listen, whether people are here or not, I put in my work for YouTube. Oh, of course, I wish more people would come by, but that's a person's choice. I'm not going to beg not near one person to come to my channel to view me. I don't beg for friendships. I don't beg people to call me back. You do, you do, you don't, you don't. And let me tell you something. If you don't call me for a while, I will forget to call you. I do believe that if I'm calling you all the time and I'm getting in contact with you all the time, more than you get in contact with me, like I get in contact with you the majority of the time, and I get like maybe out of the 7 times I call you, then the eighth time that you decide to call me, guess what? By that by that time, I might focus. I'm too busy for you. When I come to you the first time in nothing but genuineness, and it's for free, take advantage of it. Because next time it might cost you. Um, Everybody gets a free card with me. I give everybody a chance. And that's just me. So, uh, like I said, you come, you support, you come. And I want to give a special shout out to the people who have been supporting. Thank you. Appreciate ya. Love you very dearly. And that's pretty much all I got to say. I've been on here for half an hour. I did my YouTube time. For anybody that is going to catch me on the replay, can you please hit that like button? Oh, like this video. It's free. And tell people about me. Come on over. I won't bite you. I can be bitchy. I admit that. But I won't bite you. Unless you give me a reason to. Okay, that's it for me. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.